welcome. This your man Sheed, man. What it do? This Sheed from To The Point podcast.
I'm here, homie. I'm present. Your old head Robbie County here.
Listen, re-up. We
Right.
doing the re-up. We doing the re-up. Everybody point a finger and then let me know you to the point. All right, we doing the re-up. What they can sound to lie. We
Uh,
doing re-up. The re-up was this here, right?
Give
Had a
it to me.
real interesting John, man, about who was the better overall artist and rapper between Biggie Smalls and Jay-Z. We gotta pick that back up. We gotta read that up because we ain't finished, man, because a lot of people had different viewpoints. Some people, of course, this is a classic John.
Right.
Classic argument. I remember we was on Siegel Street, right?
Right.
With Beanie Siegel.
Right.
And you referenced this story, but in another light. But the
Right.
discussion when that happenings that you was talking about actually happened, the
Right.
discussion was that
Right. I,
who was
I,
better between
I,
Biggie and Jay-Z.
I remember the day clearly. We were sitting in a cream Bentley.
Right.
Then we got out one on the step and finished the conversation.
Exactly.
It
We was
started in
going
the
in.
Bentley because he said it like this. He said, "I remember Jay
Wait,
Z was
sound to law.
out the window shooting money in his thing." And
Right.
he rubbed that and got out his Bentley window.
Right.
I mean, but I understand at the time, and at this time, I'm still one of the first to say, now listen close now. Jay-Z is the best rapper of all time, but he's not the best rapper between him and Biggie Smalls. See the slight difference
Yeah.
of all time. But he's not even
So
close
so
to
so
the better
elaborate
rapper
on that a
than Jay-Z.
little bit. What's the difference? Elaborate, please, because I
All right. My man only had a short span on the microphone,
right,
right? But what he did in that short span, if you take the same time frame of any other rapper, dead or alive, none of them keeping up. You know what I mean?
right,
Now hold that thought, because I'm going to check myself with that in a minute when we get back at you. But on this note right here,
right. Somebody said it's like LeBron is the GOAT but can't F with Mike, with
you know what
MJ.
I'm saying?
Got you.
So, like,
Good analogy, man.
hold that reference what I just said, and
Much living.
I'm
Yup.
gonna ask you something in a minute, back pertaining to that. But check the rhyme, right?
Right.
My man, talking about the big fella. Talking about Biggie Smalls. I'm sorry. He had a very short time, but did some shit. I'm sorry, some
Great
things
time
that
for law. Right.
I ain't seen nobody else do in that period of time. What I mean is, he was hitting numbers. He was knocking everything out the park. Everything was a home run. And if you was able to get on base, he was bringing you in every time. So you was the guy that can only get a double, a single. Sometimes you got a triple. He bringing you in. He bringing you in.
Like a little C's, for instance.
Exactly. Even like a Kiss on the track they made.
Right.
I been that skills. Took that whole song to a whole nother level, man.
Right.
I mean, that's the Kiss on the track. We talking about Kiss shit.
Right. Right.
And then sometimes they said Kiss could battle Jay-Z. Kiss will tell you his doggone self, he'd take his koopy off if he had one of the Biggie Smalls.
Everybody homage Biggie Smalls, right?
I
All
don't
the
mean
way
the
down to
part.
Jay-Z himself.
I don't mean the homage part. I'm talking about Kiss will take it off saying, I don't want to battle you.
Oh,
I don't want none of that. I mean,
oh,
Kiss knew what it was. You know what I mean?
Now,
But
now, now, let
but
me
Kiss
say
had enough
this.
heart to say he'll step to Jay-Z is all I'm saying.
Right. Let me say this here. Right.
Come on, bring it to me.
We left off. Right.
Yeah,
You made a real valid point. Right.
yeah,
You made mention of to the people who was picking Jay-Z to name the hot radio joint banger that Jay-Z ever had that can match up to Hypnotized,
right.
and a hot street banger that can match up to Who Shot You, right?
Right.
I ain't really get no response from nobody. You know why I think?
Tell me.
Honestly,
Tell me. Honestly.
there really is none. And
And
that's not being biased. I'm telling you, because I'm gonna say this again. I ain't, Con. Who put
right.
you on Jay-Z?
You did.
There
I can
you
tell you the
go.
day, Damien. I can tell you the time. I know the
Amareko,
song.
Lil
The
Ski.
song was Dead Presidents. It was in 1995, around May, end of May, very beginning of June.
Right.
95.
I put you on Jay-Z, right?
Yes.
So that's how much a
Was it
Jay-Z
95
fan
or
I am.
96? Was it 95? It might have been 96, G. It might have been 96.
It was 96 or 95, Con.
I'm not sure.
It might have been 96. You right.
Yeah, it
You
might have
right.
been 96.
So I'm not speaking from a place. I'm speaking from a real
Oh,
place
that's
with
your
it.
guy. I know your deepest heart.
Right.
Jay-Z, the guy.
Right.
I just
So
told you, Jay-Z to me is number one of all time. Greatest rapper of all time. But
yeah.
he's not better than Biggie Smalls.
When you brought that analogy, I had to submit and agree, bruh. I had to agree because I can't think of one right now. Nobody came in the comments yet. I was stuck since you first mentioned it to me. A song Jay-Z got that had the same impact as Hypnotized, and a street banger that had the same impact on the street as Who Shot You. That right there to me puts the nail in the coffin.
You know what I'm saying?
So I got to say humbly, both of them dudes is crazy with it. But I
Crazy.
believe Biggie Smalls was better. And I also believe that Jay-Z would have remained on the wing and in the shadow of Biggie Smalls. Biggie was still living and running.
I do believe Jay-Z was still got to his bag. And that's all my man wanted. Jay-Z wanted some money. Biggie Smalls wanted that crown. That
Right.
might be a whole nother page of the book, but I believe Jay-Z got what he wanted, and Biggie Smalls would have got what he wanted. Money would have came with Biggie too, though. But I don't think that was his main. I think he wanted that mic, man.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But I believe the guys that were surrounded with, Biggie was surround himself with, I believe that money would have rubbed off on him the same way too. He'd have been damn near on that Puffy and that Jay-Z level, at least Puffy.
Biggie would have had $1 billion. He already had 250. He'd have got
Right.
to $1 billion.
He'd have been a Billy
And
Goat.
he'd have been talking about it.
You think he'd have been a Billy Goat, yo?
We had 250 in 90, 96, 95. He had 250. Not $250. Not
Right.
250,000. He had
Listen.
count, man. He had count. Biggie had
So
count.
everybody in the comments, real quick, give me who your pick is. You know what I mean? So we can close the case. I say my hand is going up. I'm raising my hand. I'm gonna say Biggie Smalls over Jay-Z. Everybody throw their joint in so I know where y'all at. Listen,
Yeah,
cold beverage segment, right?
yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go again with
Yeah, right.
my potential power couple. They running into some glitches, right? And this one here is a major glitch in the computer, right? ASAP Rocky coming back from Barbados with Rihanna, with his chick, with his Billy Goat chick, right? Police snatching, right? He gets locked up for a shooting back in 2021 that I never even heard of. Main man was in, right? So they snag him. So this is what I'm saying. It seems to me like, and everybody, if they agree, point the finger when I say this in the comments. Every time they see a young black man or couple on the rise, right, that come from nothing, they throw some sort of monkey wrench in the mix to knock these dudes off their horse, man. I look further into it. And the reason why I'm saying that is this. Up to now, I've heard nothing about a potential shooting. Right? Now, all of a sudden, y'all snatch this man up at the airport and lock him up for shooting in 2021 when they're in transition to the top. They at the top. You got the Billy Goat wife.
Excuse me 1 second. And she pregnant. She prego.
And she pregnant. They throw a monkey wrench. That's how I looked at it. I'm not looking at the case that is. I'm looking at how the folks playing with it. It always seemed like they do this, man. They don't want us to rise, man. What's your sentiments, Kai?
I don't do LAW, man. I don't do that. Right? I try my very best to avoid them folks, man. I don't like it, is what I'm saying. But I'm going to tell you the other side that I don't like. I don't like even more that he left himself naked, shit. It's almost like he played giveaway, man. You know, I don't like that game, man.
Explain.
I don't like that giveaway game, man.
Explain.
All right.
Yeah, expound on that.
All right. I know what I did yesterday, right? You might not know. My wife might not know. But I know I cracked boy head yesterday to the white meat. Shot in his pockets, ran up in his wallet, treated his money like I might have took my homie to purpose on his behalf, took my wife shopping. Right? Now, the next day, I'm out with my missus, me and you out hanging out. And I don't tell you nothing about it. I ain't tell you nothing about this. You know what I mean? The place what I'm saying, I know I'm getting carried away with it, right?
No, I hear you.
This my man ASAP Rocky did something a few years back. His backyard dirty. He walking around dirty birdie. He ain't clean his backyard up. He's naked. He got his Billy Goat. He walking with his Billy Goat. She prego. Right? They go to swan diving, sunbathing, eating shrimps and lobster out Barbados. They enjoying themselves. On the way back, he forget to put his clothes on. He's still naked.
Right.
On the way back, they said, hold up, sir. We got some clothes for you. Come on the back with us. We're going to dress you up.
Right.
Put these Versace bracelets on. Versace wear. We're going to fly you back in the States and the shit dirty back there, man. Now you got to clean it up now while your missus It's Prego. That's playing giveaway.
Gotcha.
See, when I know, see, you know how I play, man. I got to go. I can't sit around for them people, man. I got to get my shit cleaned up and get out of here. I'll come back, clean up some more, but not right now. He supposed to tell his wife, listen, baby, you can go to Miami. You can go see your mom. I can't go with you.
Now watch this one.
I got to go to this hall and get my stuff straightened out first, get my passport, everything be registered. We can go to the moon. Go ahead, I'm sorry, Shay. Drop it on.
No. I'm letting you finish. You finished?
No, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I want to hear what you got. Hear what you got. I know how you play with it. You real smart.
I first want to say this, right? I hope and pray, right, that all is well and the turnout is good with them two, right? As it relates to this affair, right?
Right.
Now I'm gonna go in. Everything you said, right, would be okay, right? If, right, the case was that he really even did a shooting, right? I say that to say allegations, right? In my eyes, he innocent till proven guilty. Is nothing been established yet. So with that being said, I can only speculate back his steps. And maybe he was in a comfort zone and never mentioned anything. It could be a number of things because he himself probably didn't know the heat was on him because he been running around in a comfort zone. It's 2022 now. They say it's happened in 2021. How many trips he done took? How many trips he done took with her? You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put a guilt suit on him until the details come out. So I believe that he may have been walking comfortably because he had no idea the heat was on. I don't think he's played giveaway. Me personally.
If he got arrested and he got booked, if he got bagged back in 2001, it's
2021.
Yeah, 2021, I'm sorry. It's on the cracking. So when he got a court date back in 2021, he must say until his court date. You know what I'm saying? Because he attended court.
So he was gingerbread man the whole time.
Unless you're saying that he never did anything, you know.
This man a public guy. I don't think he was gingerbread man.
Check it out. He was never arrested ever at all. And I thought he once was arrested.
No, that's what I think, so that he was never arrested. This is my first time ever hearing being arrested for a shooting. What about you?
So
I got to do more homework, but I never heard anything about him.
All right, so if he wasn't, that's my bad. That's my bad if he wasn't. So they're saying that somebody is doing a Chuck E. Cheese on him then.
Implicating.
Right, somebody doing a Mickey Mouse job on him. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And they
Master Splinter.
Yeah, Master Splinter move, man. Karate chop him right in his head. And if that's the case, he gonna get a bail. He got a Billy Goat behind him. He gonna come on home. He gonna be all right.
I believe either way he might get a bail and gonna make bail.
Yeah, gonna get a bail.
I just hope and pray, right?
Right.
That he has no direct involvement in a crime of this caliber at this point in time in his life, man,
Right.
with everything he got going on.
Right.
I hope and pray
Right.
that that's not the case.
Right. Hope not. You know what I'm saying?
But
Right.
I focused in more on this part.
Yeah, but
Why did y'all wait to run down on this man? He'd been at LAX 101 times. I know he did. With his bunny or whatever, his homies, he moving around. It never once looked like he was the gingerbread man. You look real comfortable to me. You on red carpets. You everything, dude. He from a block. He from the street. He know enough that, you understand what I'm saying?
yeah, I know you're gonna spank it, nephew. He definitely gonna spank it.
Right. They gotta prove it.
Yeah, he gonna spank it.
So I
But
just,
see,
I just wish them well, man. I hope everything turn out right. Listen,
check it out real quick, Jake.
yeah,
He gonna spank it. The problem is that his billy goat is about to have baby goats. It's about to have some lambs. You understand what I'm saying? You want to be there when your lambs come, man. So, however and whatever happened, you cannot. All right, this for the people out there, for all my youngers, whoever that's still in the street, whoever did he dabbing, he's about whatever he's doing. Don't play giveaway, man. Bottom line. If he didn't play giveaway, don't none of y'all play giveaway. My fault, Shay. Keep it moving, baby.
no, it's good. That's a good jewel, right? Listen, another thing ran across Jada Pinkett on her show is about to speak on some findings and some things as it relates to the Will Smith slap. She's getting ready, let her cat out the bag on her show like she normally does. Her show is her comfort zone where she get open at, right? So she about to go in on that. And I'm anxious to hear from her. Because I heard from everybody else, right? But I honestly believe she the whole culprit. It's just like this, right? All these years, man, the media, because I didn't know these cats personally. I always tell y'all this, I only can go with what they selling me as a consumer, right? All these years, the media had Bobby Brown being the culprit for him and Whitney Houston's drug addiction and their lifestyles, right? It wasn't until she passed away, shout out to her family, no disrespect, but like I said, public figure, right? That they did the documentary on her, that I found out that she was the culprit, man, the whole time, right?
Yeah.
And this puts me, for some reason, this relationship, although it's not drug abuse, is the focal point. Whatever the plights are,
Mental anguish.
yeah, I believe she is the culprit, not him. Something's telling me she the whole culprit, man, for this, for all of the things that are happening, and that's driving this guy, making this guy go goofy, go cuckoo, man. I believe it's her, bro.
You ask me that?
I mean, I put mine out there. What you feel like? What you feel like? And everybody else, what y'all feel like this week? You know, we all busting it.
I feel like Will Smith loves his wife, but he loves his family even more, right?
I see you.
And I think he loved his family to a fault of
I
his
see you,
own,
Stepper.
but not a default. I mean, a default of his own, but not a fault. I'm sorry, right? He's willing to sacrifice a lot of himself. Why you so dark? Shit, you got dark on me.
Oh, my fault.
He willing to sacrifice a lot of himself for for a little bit of family comfort that I really think is fraudulent. You got his son or his daughter running around talking about she read books about mom, talking about how she loved Tupac and all this and all that, right? I told you before, I think she is the master manipulator.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? What happens with some men, you get the pillow talking after jumping up and down calisthenics, jumping jacks. You get a lot of pillow talk starting to happen. That's when women usually get Birkin bags and red bottoms. That's all them gifts usually come in. You know what I mean? A lot of other things happen after that, you know? And this was the trap I think he fell into. I just think that's the trap he fell into. You know what I mean? So now it comes out that Will Smith supposed to be sleeping with the girl that played the remember she played like the on Jamie Foxx show. What's that girl name?
Which one? I don't know.
The one,
Oh, the brown skin girl.
yeah, her with little pretty
I
eyes.
forget her name.
Now she talked on the joint called the show's called The Talk. No. Yeah, it's called The Talk. With the heavyset girl, the Chinese girl that married
That
G.
girl on there, when she get
Yeah.
on there?
Ever since Eve left. She took Eve's
Okay.
spot,
All right.
right?
I
Her
ain't never
name is
watched
Gabrielle.
that.
Her name is, I think her last name is Gabrielle, something her last name is.
Yeah.
I think. Well, they got a little rumor going around that her and Will Smith are sleeping around with each other for the last how many years. I don't know. Read the comments, I might throw it in there. But no, but anyway, Will Smith and Jada got the kind of thing I believe where, though, like I said, she pulling the strings, she's a puppet master, and he's all right because he got his family, man. And some men okay with the woman being pulling the strings. I mean, doing the cars, and that's what she do. He all right leading from the back. You know what I mean? He don't mind that. So, I mean,
Listen,
this is role he fell into, man.
I'm gonna say this here, right?
Yeah,
Say this here, right?
yeah, right.
It's it's
Get,
starting to
get,
appear. It's
would you,
starting to appear, right?
right,
That they have a real dysfunctional
uh,
marriage.
right,
And that the facade that people put up when they're in the public eye, they're people of prestige,
yep,
right? They're people of they're famous, they rich
yep,
stature.
yep, yep,
It never ceased to amaze me how they confront so well,
right,
right? A person that confront that good to me, off top ain't to be trusted. Cause I don't know when you're acting or when you're real.
right.
How am I gonna be able to distinguish, man?
And they keep changing faces, man.
You could cry on cue.
It's
You
that
could
two-face stuff you was talking about.
listen. You
Shit,
could cry on cue.
right?
You can hey, listen to all this stuff, man. How I know what's really good, right? Right, very dangerous. So it's starting to come out, and it been seeping out.
Right?
But I believe that it's great pour out.
400 million, that much.
And
Now,
I believe it's going to be a real messy divorce in play. And I'm not hoping and wishing that, but that's the pace. That's the pace it's going at. That's
right,
the direction it's headed, man.
right.
So I say look forward to a whole lot of cats being let out the bag, per se.
Man, they got a lot of skeletons, homie. I hope that
Yeah.
closet don't get opened up.
I hope the listen.
Don't get open. Hope they that joint.
Speaking of skeletons, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off by saying this.
Yeah.
Condolences always
Always.
to the late great Nipsey Hussle. Okay. My man just had his podcast again. They call it the Mount Rushmore podcast, where he brings a conglomerate of people on his podcast, Whack 100. On his latest episode, he had the boy Hassan Campbell, Academic. He had Takashi Snitch 9, right? And a few other boys, some boys that was accompanying Takashi. Talk some goofy stuff too. I'll get on that at a later date. But I want to focus in on this. The boy Hassan Campbell leaked a old phone conversation that he allegedly partook as a third party on a three-way without the other two guys knowing, the other two being Whack 100 and Big U, right? Which was Nipsey Hussle's manager. Big U from Cali. I heard it on the discussion. Whack 100 was alluding to he had videotape of our guy Nipsey Hussle engaging in some illicit sexual acts with including another man and his chick, the mother of his kids, Lauren London.
Really
And
though?
on the tape, Whack 100
Really
said, I got a lot of dirt on a lot of folks that I took because I don't want to mess their careers up. So the boy Hassan Campbell chose to bring this out just the other day. And he also went on to say it was alleged that they was using the tape as leverage to extort Lauren London for main man Nipsey Hussle's paper that he left back.
like 30% of his estate, right?
Exactly.
They tripping, man.
Now, what I need to hear from you first, Robbie Kine, about this. And everybody else, if y'all heard or didn't hear about this. This is deep, man.
Listen, right, man. Welcome into my world one time, Shago. Some real rap, man.
Right.
I'm gonna cut all the fat off the meat, man. I'm gonna get right
Yes,
to
sir.
the point, man.
Yes, sir.
I ain't trying to slander nobody. I ain't trying to throw nobody over the boat, under the bus, however you want to put it.
Right.
Assassinate nobody's character. Bottom line is, when somebody dead, let them be died, man. Leave them alone, man. If you don't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. Why you think we say Rahim Allah? We want to send them a blessing up, a dua up, man. We don't want to talk bad behind nobody's back, especially while they dead, man. This is about him being on some, what? Are you kidding me? The Nipsey Hussle, I think I know. If you said that to his face while he's alive, he probably stab you till his arm fall off, man. Cool out with that, man. You understand what I'm saying? He got a whole wife that's probably better than anything any of them dudes touched ever in their life unless they paid for it. And that don't count where I come from.
Right.
I mean, all that paid for loving is artificial loving, man.
Right.
So I don't know how to come at that other than saying that, boy, what's his name?
Hassan Campbell.
Gilbert
Hassan Campbell.
Campbell. He's so out, he's so proud of left pocket, man. If he had some, think this, right? He should have burnt that stuff, man. If he had something like that. Phone call, tape.
Yeah, phone call, right.
Whatever it was, man. He said that this phone call was something struck as soon as my man died, as soon as he got dead, man. Come on, man. To make some money out of somebody like that, try to put them over the boat like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that, Shay. I don't like that.
I'm gonna say this here, right?
Like that at all, man.
Big Meech says I totally agree with Khan. Khan nailed it. Right. I'm gonna say this here, right? I'm gonna say this here. What you say, I agree too, right? I agree too, right? But I want to say this here because I think that this man Hassan Campbell, of course, has an agenda.
Right.
This is some real juicy gossip to put out there in the midst of him getting some shine on Whack 100 show. He already got some people, some files and people knowing for his controversial stuff. So, I think this is a chess move for him. But I don't respect it for the simple fact that main man has passed away.
That's what I'm
respect
saying.
for the dead.
You heard what I said?
And even if it was true, not true, what is your reason for bringing this up now?
You think me?
You get what I'm saying? And it's an old recording, but I did hear exactly what he said from Whack 100's mouth. That he said exactly that. He got a videotape. You know what I mean? This is touchy, man, because it lets me, without being specific, in general, right? This type of stuff, man. I'm not incriminating Nipsey Hussle, but you know what? I ain't gonna dig into that. I'm gonna leave that alone, man.
Because it's a lot of skeleton, ugly bones.
It's touchy.
That's the bullshit did, Shake. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
He did. He opened that Pandora's box, man. He should have left that joint open, man.
Because you're gonna have a lot of people, right? Man. You're gonna have a lot of people take this side, and a lot of people gonna take this side. But his whole thing was the lot of people on both sides. That's what he want. The controversy, the paper is gonna bring some paper.
Yep. All different kind of ways.
Assalamu alaikum, son. I see he said he late to the show and all that. Nizzy. Shout out Nizzy, man, little Nizzy.
What time is it? It's about that time?
It can be. You mean? It can be.
Only second Nizzy came on, say come on late. I mean, how much he got left to catch up on?
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, but I want to just say, let that man rest, man. He got bigger fish to fry right now.
Right.
To be digging up somebody's faults and all that, whether big or small a fault.
And say that again, man.
It's a fault.
He got
what do you get out of digging up a fault of a dead person? They already dealing with something that's way deeper than what we can understand. They already facing the music, so to speak.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, right.
And you wouldn't want to be in them shoes.
At all. Right.
So to spread that type dirt, whether true or false, while this man is in a whole nother situation, is I can't,
Panama.
it's no good, man.
Right. Check the rhyme, Shake. Check the rhyme. Let me ask you something one time, Shake.
Yes, sir.
Let me scramble your brain one time, homie.
So let me ask you something, segment.
Yeah, right. So look, right. Remember I said we want revisit what we was talking about earlier?
Yes, sir.
When I said to me, right? Jay-Z's all-time favorite rapper. To me.
Right.
Right? But he ain't better than Biggie Smalls. Just to me.
Gotcha. To you, right.
Now tell me, what do you think is the separation between Biggie Smalls and Tupac? What makes now they're both great, right? And we know, just like we know, that Biggie was a little bit better at certain things in the all-around hip-hop MCing. All-around hip-hop MCing, right? Not just how he
Wait.
would spit words fast like a typewriter, who can flip and flop and back and get back on point.
Right.
Scarface, right? What is it that separates Biggie Smalls' style that captivated millions? That was a totally different style from Tupac's that captivated millions.
Right.
How you, or if you can, for me,
Right.
tell me the difference between the two dudes.
All right. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm gonna start off saying this, right? I'm not as big of a Tupac fan as the Tupac fans, right? And you know that, right, Kai? But over the years, and I'm gonna keep it real. I always gotta keep it real, if nothing else, and get to the point.
Right.
I was a fan, right, of a lot of his music.
Right.
Now, to start off answering your question, I'm gonna go back to him and Biggie Smalls' relationship that they had.
Okay.
Tupac Shakur was a little bit ahead of the game than Biggie when Biggie set off.
Right.
Biggie positioned himself with Tupac.
Right.
Because Tupac, in my opinion, what I believe Biggie got from Tupac is how to make songs, music, you know what I mean? Past rap, past just rap. How to not be one-dimensional and to reach a broader mass of people as an entertainer.
Right.
I think Biggie was taking a lot of them notes and a lot of jewels from Tupac at the time.
Okay.
That's why he positioned himself with him. Right?
I agree.
I believe that what sets them two aside is just that. Tupac was more than a rapper, man. Tupac was an entertainer, a songwriter, a musician, a music maker. He was a personality. He was a strong personality from his background, from the Black Panther thing and all that. So he had a lot of wisdom that stretched past the streets. You get me? And you would hear this in his music, in his delivery. You will feel it in his aura. You feel me?
Yeah.
So Tupac to me was a little bit more, what word I'm gonna use? He was a little bit more refined. He was a little bit more refined than Biggie as an artist. You could tell in his music. He, kind, this boy had some deep music and not sitting.
Right.
But his was a little bit more overall situation deep that went past the corner.
Yes.
Brenda's got a baby.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
This boy, man, made music that if you listen to today was some deep stuff, yo, that boy was writing. And it wasn't just corner deep. Right. So SP Wally said thought provoking. That's good analogy.
Yes. Yes.
He was, and Biggie is Biggie. And Biggie appealed to a certain class of dudes, right? And a certain class of woman, right?
Right.
But I believe Tupac captured those classes and some. You get what I'm saying?
I got you, man. I think I got this what you were saying.
So, in that, with all that being said, I'll have to say that Tupac was a little bit ahead of the game than a lot of them dudes, man.
See how I asked you, watch this. See how I asked you, just do the same thing we did with Jay-Z and Biggie.
Right.
Tupac had any bigger songs on the street and on the radio, or for the street and for the radio, bigger than Hypnotized and Who Shot You?
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Tupac has a number of hit records for the radio and everywhere, and not just the street, but he got a number of them, yo.
Right.
That I could put over Hypnotized. I could go playful with that. He had music, yo. This boy, man.
All
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
All right, well, answer this way.
How do you want it, baby?
Check it out.
How do it feel? Coming up as a nigga in the fat lane, living in the cat lane. I'm real.
Watch this way, right? How about what was the separation between, how you get that air candy? It's like,
what y'all think? Y'all blend with us with this, man. Tupac or Biggie? What y'all think the difference in Tupac and Biggie is, man?
You know how
he said, "Picture me rolling," and Brenda got a baby.
Right?
California love, they coming, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They coming. It's all they can, bull of teeth.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they coming. See, if you start going at Rolodex, yo.
Yeah, right.
Tupac got it, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is the separation? Is it Is it Biggie's flip lip? He got that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Biggie had a different savoir-faire, so he attracted to me a different grade of dude.
Okay.
And he talking deep street.
Yeah, Biggie talked that corner rap a little better,
Corner
right?
rap.
Yeah,
Tupac talks the international hood rap.
right. And still,
I can hit up every hood with this.
Right.
They just said ambition of a riser rider. They going, dear mama. They going right now, man.
Mama joint, see? That joint there, I think.
Hey, Abdul Latif said, Tiffy Bay, shout out to Tiffy Bay. Free Tiffy Bay. Matter of fact, free my man Tiffy Bay. Let Tiffy Bay out of there, man.
Yeah, come on home, man.
Listen.
I come get you if I have to.
Teef say Big was the streets and Pac was a rebel.
Right?
Woo! That's a heavy analogy, man.
Right, though?
Heavy analogy, man.
Everybody was a move behind Tupac. He just started a revolution, man. Come on, we gonna listen for everybody.
Yeah, he had that, you know, that bled off him, kind.
You know what I mean? That comes from his mom, man.
And remember this, let's keep it a bean. No, we gotta stay to the point, right, kind? Come on.
Let's get there.
You remember I used to say a few times, dude's a lame, dude's a nut, right?
Yeah, I'm hip.
Remember me? Oh, he over the top. He drawing, he tipping too much. He running around tipping.
I always hold him up,
like
right?
them tipsters and all that.
I like, no, cool out, Shay. Cool out, come on.
No.
Listen,
I seen a documentary.
The same way you did Jay-Z to me, I did Tupac to you the same way.
Exactly.
But Jay-Z was the
You put me on Tupac, yo.
Wasn't Jay-Z an easiest sell for you?
Yes.
That was the easiest sell, right?
Right.
Took me some years to sell Tupac on you, Shake.
Listen, I keyed into Pat because I was looking at his personal self.
Right.
And like I said, I don't know these guys. What you selling me, that's what you mean?
Right.
So the way he was moving around before I got past the surface of it,
right,
till I cracked the egg to get to the yolk.
Right.
Once I got to the yolk, I started liking Bull, man. But it was too late. He was dead and gone.
Right.
I'm looking at documentaries and it's like, oh, he explaining what his motivation was. That's why I'm going to throw a jewel out there. This is a little bit of the jeweler real quick. Don't take things for surface for face value.
No bull.
Because there's always a bigger story behind the scene, man.
Right.
Don't be quick to pass judgment. You know what I mean?
Love you, homie. What's up?
You see a joker stagger. You see a Muslim stag out the bar late night, right? You supposed to say, damn, he went in the bar to use the bathroom, and when I was driving by, he tripped. You don't say, oh, look at a drunk ass Muslim coming out the joint. Because what if you wrong?
Right.
What if that analogy, that first joint was the right one?
The real one, right?
But we on surface and we quick to go at somebody. You feel me? Take that jewel. I ain't gonna flood y'all with jewels. Catch up with the jeweler for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, kind Tupac, man. Tupac.
Dig this, right? My man Pac, right? He's one of them dudes that stands out by himself. He like a Mac to me. He like got a category by himself, man. I mean, even though I rate him, you know, but he was doing things all over the place, really, really different and profound. You know what I'm saying? And he set a tone that people ain't catch that beat yet, Shake. And I believe we had Tupac. He had babies out here, man. He was a lot of babies, Tupac babies, man.
Look, they said
And they still coming.
Even dead, he had unreleased music. And Big Me said if Pac and Biggie was still alive, a lot
Wow.
of these jokers nowadays wouldn't even be around.
They wouldn't, right?
Or if
But
they was around, they might have wouldn't got signed, or they wouldn't have been as profound of artists. They would have had a struggle putting that music out next to them guys, man.
but the music we would have got would have been crazy.
Hmm.
What if they'd have made some collabos together, man? What?
Hmm.
That was crazy. They had a remix, I Ain't Mad at You. Now Biggie on it, I Ain't Mad at You. Baby,
Hmm.
baby,
It's a
baby.
shame, man.
And
It's
yeah,
a
that,
shame, man.
come on, man.
How them guys got out of here, man. It's a shame, yo.
Watch this, Shake. I'm
Some
gonna tell you.
people, you gotta learn from that,
Can I tell
man.
you a true story real fast?
Give it to me.
Real story, everybody. PG, everybody. We in my house, South Philly. Me and my little cousin Slaughter, cousin Will, we rapping about what we doing right now. I say, well, Ronald say they don't want Biggie ass. They don't get him out of here. It was the music awards, some kind of music awards that night, right? Before it came on, we was talking about it. I'm like, man, Biggie Smalls, anybody touch him? He can't be touched, man. And this me saying this.
Right.
I'm like, them dudes ain't touching Biggie. He gonna be straight. He gonna move it. He gonna move real smooth. He gonna get on stage and out of there real easy. He gonna be a dislocated location. I pronounced that word wrong, but he gonna be in how they say, exposed location, off the grid
You
somewhere.
got 2 minutes, man.
But nevertheless, like Ronald said, they got Biggie out of that night, man. Sure enough, Ronald Slaughter said they gonna drop Biggie that night. And I couldn't believe it. That night they dropped Biggie. Ronald
Me,
said
listen.
that.
Me
Ronald,
and Daryl Schuler.
Ronald called Biggie Smalls death, man.
Me and Daryl Schuler, right?
Yeah.
We watching the awards.
And these are two prominent names, Southfield name and Northfield name, Ronald Slaughter and Darryl Schuler. Dang. But go
Right.
ahead.
Me and DS watching the joint. We in jail.
Right.
We watching the joint. DS saying, damn, man, I supposed to be there. Look at Teddy Riley, my homie, and all them.
Right.
We watching that very show
Right.
in jail.
Next day, Biggie dead.
The next morning, he hollering up and down the joint. Yo, man, he got Biggie, man. Up and down the block. That was a shame. But listen, man, we winding down, right? Once again, man, we had a good time. You know what I mean? We enjoyed our time with y'all. We appreciate y'all coming into our world, man.
Yeah,
Being
right.
kind, man. Listen, we back at it Friday. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Yom Jum'ah for the Muslims, but Friday.
Right.
We back at it, same time, same station, man. It's your boy She signing off.
I'm out, homie. Sound like
Wa alaikum salam to Allah.